Hey Aquarius, thank you for joining me for your weekly reading. This is your love reading for the week of September 20th through the 26th. And we're going to go ahead and jump on in. Please know that this is a message for any aquas, no matter what your placement, as long as this message does resonate with you and it is at your vibration, then this message will be for you. There might be parts of the message that do not resonate with you, so please just take what you need. As well as my cat jumping. Excuse him. Let's see here. Sorry. I always got to bring something into the mix here. As always, not everything in the message might pertain to you. Here we go. All right, so the bottom of the deck energy, we do have some choices to be made here. It looks like that you've kind of made your choice, but you haven't yet set in motion the ideas to get to where you want to be. So let's go ahead and see a little bit more about that. All right. It looks like we do have some wonderful new beginnings coming in. We do have two aces here to start the reading. We have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Lovers and the Fool, and then we have the Eight of Wands. A lot of great energy coming in, a lot of movement, a lot of new beginnings. So we have a new beginning, new solid, firm beginning coming in, a solid offer of love here, or something that will provide you with stability and grounding, as well as clarity that will come and tell you the truth. You will know that this will vibrate to your highest potential. You'll also know that this is really meant for you with this Lovers card. It will feel like that this is like a divine connection, a blessed connection, you know, the yin and the yang, you know, the Adam and the Eve type of thing. You know, it's definitely one that it will be the soul type of connection. And then we also have the Fool card here, and with the Fool card, obviously that's always new beginnings. It's about, you know, trusting the universe as well, that things will lay out the way that they're supposed to, and that you don't have to fear, even though it is something that is incredibly frightening at times. That is, if you have this blind faith and this blind trust that things will work out, it will work out. It's just the saying that, you know, we all know that that we all carry a little bit of baggage with us. We bring our past with us, but we bring the happy moments with us. You bring what brings, you know, the nurturing and the love and the joy to a relationship. Trust your gut instincts with everything too. Know that that you, as an air sign, you will be able to, you know, see all the red flags and such, and, you know, you do pay attention to those things. So trust that instinct that you feel. Do you feel those red flags in this situation? And of course, here with this Eight of Wands here, we do have that heavy communication coming in. You know, there is something that is coming in, and that's that truth, that clarity to the situation. So maybe not knowing about something, and then you know, you're provided this offer and this opportunity of love coming in, and it brings you the clarity that you've been missing. So let's go ahead and find some more information. Very nice. And the bottom energy of this deck here is actually the Fool. So again, reinforcing that new beginning idea here. And it definitely looks like it's going to be a wonderful, solid new beginning. You know, we do have here the Six of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Ten of Coins, the Four of Coins, and then we have the World card. So definitely a new beginning. It's going to be a new cycle. It's going to, really change, your whole life. It's going to change your world, in essence here with this World card. You're going to be holding on tight, though, to this. You're going to be holding on to, who you truly are. I see this like, this rabbit here is this pirate, Aquariuses are definitely known for, going with the flow, with their own flow, they're free spirits. They like to be able to, kind of take control of their own lives and do, as they please. And you're going to be holding on to that. You're going to be holding on to who you are within this relationship. You're going to be able to be your true self. It's definitely going to bring in balance into the relationship. It's going to have that equal yin and yang. It's going to definitely keep that balance of the feminine energy and masculine energies within ourselves balanced as well. And I also love the fact that this one here, the Six of Pentacles, it has the scales to it. So, the standard tarot, you don't see the scales. You see, a person handing out coins. Given that relationship of giving and receiving. And on here, it's weighing that scale, weighing those options, weighing life, weighing your morals and such. Weighing your emotions and, making sure that everything is in check, It's very beautiful. It's very, so even though it is a coins, it's also rooted in your emotions. It's rooted in those feelings and such, because it's depicted as a woman underwater here, and she's like a mermaid. And then they have the two fishes. So definitely, with the abundance of the fish, and definitely with the water scene, to me, it's all about that emotional connection will also be balanced, as well as that steady, firm foundation of the Six of Pentacles. Then we do have the Seven of Cups here, and Seven of Cups is always about options. But I feel that like you might have had all these options and such that's been surrounded you, but up here you see this Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is, this despair, It seems that you've been wearing a mask and you haven't been your true self, because you've been in this sense of despair, this sense of longing and sadness. And that's definitely changing here. It's definitely, you're taking that mask off, and you're allowing yourself to be who you truly are. You're not trying to be sly under the cover, trying to not be in the spotlight. You're going to take it off, and you're going to let yourself shine. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and pull some more. Interesting. Okay, so to kind of also reinforce here, or what I've just pulled here, we have the Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, Nine of Cups, and Three of Pentacles. I love the fact that the Ten of Pentacles gets reinforced. And then in addition to the Lovers up here, we also have the Two of Cups here. So reinforcing the idea that this is a soul connection. This is a partnership that the divine has blessed, It's definitely not just in passion, it's also in partnership and friendship, It's about being able to offer both people, both parties, the same cup of love, It's about also being connected intellectually, as well as, emotionally and sexually and such. Then, of course, the Ten of Pentacles, like I said, Ten of Pentacles is always about, bringing in, hitting that apex of that, having that family life, being able to grow old with somebody, to have and build a legacy for your family, and for your I want to say also for your community as well. And on here it also shows dogs and such. So to me, that's more about building that community loyalty, loyalty within the family, loyalty within your community. and really, I'm getting the feeling of like really getting your name out there in this connection, and really making a name for your family. Um, like I just keep thinking of like building this legacy and people knowing your name, like knowing your family name, and that is what's going to move forward in time. Then we do have this devil card, and I'm, the devil card is kind of interesting. It is in the middle here, and to me it feels more of like it feels like that this is going to be so much on you because Aquariuses are known very very much independent individuals. And I think at first it's going to feel like that this is going to start off as a codependent relationship, that you're going to be tied to this person and you're not going to be able to breathe type of energy. But then we have, the Nine of Cups right after that. So a wish fulfillment. And to me, this here is like, this is that strong beast that can stand on its own and, and still be happy. It's not the Nine of Pentacles. I wish it was the Nine of Pentacles. But it's, to me, kind of on the same thing. You're getting your wishes fulfilled. You're being able to stand. You are not in a cage. You're not in this binded, connection. It's not that type of connection. So it's kind of like thinking of when this connection does come in. You're going to be happy. You're going to be joyful. But to know that this relationship is not going to be that codependent relationship. It might start feeling like it might be, but remember that you're not who you used to be. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, and or excuse me, like I said, with the Nine of Cups here, or Nine of Cups, that this is like everything that you really wish you have. You're not caged into anything. You are able to live to your true authentic self. You're able to stay true to yourself, to who you truly are. And then with the Three of Pentacles here, so for this card, it's kind of weird. It seems like it's a really dark card. For me, crows and ravens are messengers, but they're also the in some native cultures, they're the ones that brought the fire to the earth, and they're the ones that that defrosted the earth from the winter so that we can survive. But they did it for the community. So they did it to build this loyalty, and I really feel like that this is what this is about, is that coming to your true sense of who you are, to build this legacy for the community, not just for yourself. So it's kind of like this relationship is not just about you and this other person, but it's about you in the world. It's about you building a solid foundation so that you can give back, so that you can be in your true north and take charge of your life for the highest good of all. Very beautiful. All right, we're going to pull some more cards here. Okay, what does Aquarius need to know for love? That's funny, I was shuffling the cards. When I went to shuffle at the beginning, this card actually popped out. I was wondering if it was going to come back up. Very interesting. Okay, so we do have a couple repeaters here. But let me tell you what cards we have. We have the Emperor. We have the Papa of Spray Cans, which is equivalent to the King of Swords. We have the Four of Stencils. We have the Devil and the Hermit. So again, we have the duplication of the Devil. and the Four of Stencils, which is the Four of Pentacles. So I'm really getting on this that your obsession is actually relating here, this Devil in this position, in this line. It's really the obsession of holding on too tight. You're trying to map out everything that needs to go. What does your future entail, the step by step. Aquariuses and just air signs in general have the ability to see, into the future and know exactly how things are going to play out. They're very observant, like I said, towards those red flags and towards knowing things before that they happen, because they're very observant. They might seem like that they, are psychic or such because they know what happens, but it's just the ability to be able to observe. And you're really holding tight. You're really holding tight to wanting to have that knowledge of knowing about what is going to happen. Like this person here is like, he's running forward, with his hands full of riches, but he's looking back. He's like moving forward but looking back. And the problem is with that is that he's in this motion of movement and but not going anywhere, because they're looking to the past. So really stop looking into anything within in your past, and don't worry about moving to the future. Really focus on the now, and that's where this Devil energy is coming in for this line. The Devil energy again for back here was more about that independence, and being true to yourself. So we're starting off here with this Emperor card, and I really feel like that this person that's coming in is going to be this Emperor type of energy. They're going to seem very traditional, very maybe very, not very rigid, but they're going to be having this air of them of very traditional, but in reality they're not. They might put this front up, but they're actually really jiving with the same energy as you. They're more of the I look traditional but I break the rules type of traditional, or I know the rules so much that I know how to bend them, but not on like the level of doing stuff illegally or anything like that, but kind of like the rules of life, like how an Aquarius would be. Aquariuses know what to do and how to do things, and then we know how to kind of manipulate the system, or we know it so well, we know the loopholes in the system. And I'm an Aquarius, so trust me, I'm well endowed with knowing these. You become so educated with knowing that you know how to manipulate the system to your favor, and that's a good thing at times. But I'm also receiving here like this pentacle here kind of looks like this anarchy sign. They're kind of about the same size, but they just keep drawing me to that this is going to be the person that brings in the solid offer. So maybe this person could be like a boss, an entrepreneur, someone that's a business owner, and they're proposing to offer you a stable beginning. So like I said, maybe it might have to deal with someone from work. It could just be that this is this person comes from money or wants to be able to offer you a stable beginning. And then we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords, that's all about you. Aquarius is definitely that air sign. It's, if it's not you, but it's just like representing that energy, that powerful energy that we have, the creativity, the adventurous, just the exciting energy, the cold steel, hard energy that we tend to exuberate, but also that childlike tendencies that we do have, and that childlike energy that we come from. And then moving on, like I said, before I talked about those, then we have this Hermit card, and the Hermit card is always about looking within and trusting your inner self, doing the self-work, and really once you do that self-work, then your wishes come true. On here again, with this card, it's it's always saying like, you know, you might be like this really formal, threatening type of person, or looking like this threatening type of person, like with this this King of Swords, you know, this cold person, but you're cool. You know, you might seem to be, you might, pardon the phrasing and such, but you might be seen as like this cold-hearted bitch, or this you know, too cool to handle like type of person. But reality, that's not who you truly are. It's just what the world sees you, because of your you know, your authenticity to yourself. You know, being able to be who you are, embracing who you are. You know, really. You know, enjoying what you enjoy. You know, um, being who you are. Um, yeah, sorry if that came off a little weird. All right, so let's find some. Let's get some oracle cards. Yep, coming right on out. Um, yeah, here we go. So we have the compass, we have metamorphosis, and we have commitment. So compass, like I said, we're talking about being true to yourself. This will keep you in alignment with who you are. So you don't have to worry about knowing every single step of this relationship. You don't need to worry about it being a codependent relationship. You don't need to worry about losing yourself within the relationship, because it will keep you aligned with who you are. Then we have the metamorphosis, and you know, that's all about the change. But you also see that we have the two. I never noticed this, but they're flamingos, but they have like butterfly wings on them, and so they're changing. You know, but they're two. You know, wonderful heart in there. You know, the two of cups had that nice little heart of the two animals coming together. So it's definitely representing that this relationship is going to be a changing relationship from what you're used to. It's going to be something completely different, and it's going to change. It's going to grow. It's going to develop. It's going to morph over time, and it will be, there will be a solid commitment to it. You know, again, this is more represented by the lovers. You know, very much that soul connection. It's going to be a lot of love. It's going to have that connection. So if you've had in the past, if you've had a lot of relationships that it did not have that commitment and did not have that alignment with who you are, this relationship will bring that alignment to you. It will allow you to be who you truly are. And it's really cool in here. I just noticed that on the hand there is the star, and of course Aquarius is the star card. So it reinforces that this is your hand, and that you are going to be given this opportunity that's going to be a divine connection. Fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and leave it at that for this week. Well, thank you so much for joining me for your weekly love reading, and we'll see you later. Thanks.